You know, I just realized that I've been muted to stream this whole time. Hi, Pally. Welcome back to the House of Asylum. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. All right. So, like I was saying to only myself there for a bit. I'm gonna have to restart the game. Yeah, lol, pro streamer. Most definitely. I'm gonna have to restart the game because when I lost net, it crashed the game out. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, because I should have taken a break about 30 minutes ago, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. So if you guys are hearing my voice, refresh. If anybody asks in the chat what happened to me, tell them to refresh. I lost net temporarily. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to break. If you guys haven't already taken a break recently, do the same thing. That means get up, walk around, stretch, grab you something to eat, something to drink, go talk to a broom about a dustpan, a mop about a bucket, all that wonderful stuff. Less than 3 your faces. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back in my command chair. I'm gonna start the game back up. No, that is not. What the Sam hell? I did that. Oh, I know why I did that. I'm a derp. Okay. Game auto detected. Sweet. So, I apologize for the net and then me having to take a break. Let's get back into my character. Need a fresh. Just need to get up and stretch. Nom 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 nom. Wow, my coworkers are a chatty group. So like, there's how many of us? So for the part that I do, respite, counting our boss, there's 3, 6. There's 9 of us counting our boss in this little group chat, and yeah, it's been kind of busy. So. I didn't realize that like group chats could have little like nested replies and stuff too. It's kind of amusing. So, but yeah, it's kind of cool. But like I'm weird. I mean, you guys have been around me for a while. You know how I am about like group chats and the Discord and whatnot. So yeah. Okay. Things they are returning. I believe all my stuff is going again. Let's check that by running one of my commands. Yeah, but when it's work stuff, you gotta be there. Yeah, I wait a minute, why did that come through there but not over the okay, there it is. Okay. Came through there. Came through there. Okay. Bots working on all levels. We're good again. So wow. Okay, divine favorite level up, return a hand roll to collect a reward. Okay, so we'll do that, seeing how it totally kicked me out of what it was I was already doing. Because, you know. I mean, I'm present a little bit, like, sometimes I need to say stuff in response. But, like, not always. And I did go ahead and was like, I was like, happy holidays, y'all. Just, you know. I feel awkward about it because even though my now boss was hired about a month before I was, because the former boss went on to something else. Everybody except for the newest boss. Howdy, Glarvel. Welcome back to the House of Asylum. How you doing today, Guav? I hope you and the family are good, having a good holiday. So we had a new girl start a couple of weeks ago. I shouldn't say girl, but we had a new person start a couple of weeks ago, and my boss that started about a month before me. The other 7 people have been working there for like 2-3 years each, so it's like they already know each other and have like a history and a rhythm and all that. So it's I feel awkward sometimes. Had a good celebration. Yay! That's awesome. Alright, debilitating roar is now. That's actually a good chess piece. I like it. We'll have to add stuff to it. Fingers of Nature's Savagery. That is a legendary two-handed axe, which we are not using two-handers, so. Yeah, it's just it's nice catch, Garvel. I mean, has anybody else have that? You come into a new job, and like you're the newest person there, and everybody else just they already kind of have their grouping. Now, mind you, there's a couple of small cliques in there too, which me and the newest employee had kind of, you know, not really purposely, but kind of sort of separate from everybody else because, you know, we're the new guys. Let's see. Well fortified, you gain +2 Earth skill ranks. That's nice. Changeling's dead. You deal increased damage while hitting a poison enemy as a werebear or a crowd-controlled enemy as werebear. Ooh. It's gonna drop our toughness by about 12%, but that I feel is a lot better. Not sure if that is called for in any of our equipment settings, but it's worth a check. So it happens with people that have been there for a while. Yeah. Very common thing when you get people together. Yeah, you know, but it makes me feel even more awkward. You know, some of them are good for reaching out and pulling new folk into the group. Others not so much. I will say that there are a couple of them have been very good at kind of trying to include the newest people leaps, you know, and the boss has been doing what she can to try to keep us as a cohesive, on the same page, friendly group. Restart browser. Alright, Gyro. Good luck, sir. So, you know, and it's just, it can still be an issue. Let's see. Changeling's Debt is what this one's called. It doesn't look to be a specific power that we want to be using, but feels a little bit better than our fortified. Although I'm just reading everything really quick to kind of, yeah. So for now, switching those. Although the ones I already had on are better because it's just give us more toughness. So yeah, we'll go ahead and stick with what we already had, and we're not going to switch to a legendary dagger. Do we have... Yes, we do have a gem person in this area. So let's pull our gem from here, and then... Yeah. Should I bother? No, I'd have to add a gem point to it. Not worth bothering. That's right now. We do also have a blacksmith here. So I will go get rid of all my junk. And then... So, I mean, it's cool and all. Welcome back, Level. It's cool and all. I kind of hate it. I think my write-up was because of a click. Which is weird because, like... I'm not fond. And I have no real proof. This is all supposition, and I really doubt if any of my coworkers... They know I've got a hobby where I do stuff like this, but... Unless they're very conversant with Twitch and all that stuff, they're most likely not gonna put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, there's a particular one that I feel is responsible for me getting written up. So, hi, I am level 30. How do I know I am stronger than the quest I'm about to take? Well, are you running seasonal or regular? And it also depends on your world difficulty. The way I usually figure out if a quest is beyond my level is, your campaign. Okay. Um, are you going through the story? Campaign expert world. Okay. Are you going through the story, in order? Are you branching out and doing the side quests? The little these, because those side quests, some of them aren't too accurate with your level, but most mobs that you fight will scale to your level. Side just means story only do one side quest per day. Interesting. Well, as long as you're specifically following the story, you should be okay. Most of the time, and it's not very good or very exact, because there's no game that's great at it, but the game should scale all of the enemies fairly close to your level and what you can handle. Being on an expert world, it'll be a little more difficult than, say, if you're playing on an easy world. You switch to expert. I just wanted to be sure if I'm doing the most damage. If you're wanting to do the most damage, it's not based on your level per se. It's based on your equipment. So you really want to look at your weapons. If you feel like you're not killing mobs fast enough, or you're taking too much damage, then you need to upgrade your gear. So you want to grind for better gear by going in and dying. Diablo is a very hard game to not die at, even for hardcore. If you're still really new to it, or you're not very comfortable with your class, or still learning it. So if you're not on a hardcore world, I'm not sure what fast is in terms of expert, since I am new. Kind of get just like, is D4 your first game? Yeah. By the way, howdy, the African Pro. Welcome to the House of Asylum. I hope you're doing well and have a good holiday. Kind of base it like you would with any game that you played with mobs. If when you attack, it seems to, start in PoE 2. I've heard that's a good game. I haven't played Path of Exile 2 yet. The biggest thing is if it feels like if it's a non-elite, non-boss, if it's a very basic monster and it's taking you forever to kill it, then you're not killing it fast enough. So like kind of, and it's not very exact, because Diablo is oftentimes not a very exact game. But if it's taking you, say more than 5 or 6 hits with your basic weapon, like, see how long it's taken me to kill this propagator? I'm not dealing enough damage. That's going slow. So kind of use that as a gauge. Like, if it's this basic trash mobs, like what all of these are, you get out there, it's just a little itty bitty, and it's taking you a long time, like, 5, 10, 12 hits, and now I'm stuck in a group. Dang it. Do me for trying to get through easier. And I'm trying to do an Undercity. Brilliant, Dado, brilliant. Then, yeah, you need to concentrate on finding a better weapon. You also may want to look into what skills you're using. Oftentimes, skills will work in a particular order. They'll have synergy. A lot of good guides and builds is on a website called Icy Veins. Like, I'm pretty sure Drev knows it. If Drev wants to drop the link to Icy Veins, they also have a lot of good getting started guides for campaign and the different classes and stuff. You're also barbarian. I don't see the skills. To see the skills of your character, if you're playing on keyboard, it's gonna be B. I'm playing a druid, so my skills will be different than yours. And I just failed the understudy run again. Dang it. Yeah, if you're hitting stuff 10 times... Now, mind you, that's not bosses. Bosses and elites, you should... They will take longer to kill anyways. But, like, just a basic... Right about your level. So, like, if you're level 30, if the creature's right about level 30, it should take less than 10 hits to kill it. That's when you start replacing your gear. If the little stuff is killing you in 3 or 4 hits... You need to up your armor and that kind of stuff. So now you're on expert, so stuff should be hitting you a little bit harder. Make sure you read. Don't just go for the biggest numbers. Read in case it has links to other skills. Yeah, definitely. See, that's what always takes me a long time. Like, I'm at a point where I need legendary and better, and now I'm following a specific build off of icyveins.com. Yes, Glarvel, I did. I finished it in an 11-hour stream a couple of days ago. Here, I will copy the link to... Then I'll take up my build stuff. So that's the website I use. They have a lot of really good general and then class specific guides for both campaign and for season, which is what I'm doing right now. Bosses should take a bit to kill, but if they're almost killing you in 3 hits, you need more gear. Yeah, if it should only be like world bosses, the really big main bosses, like the greater evils and that kind of stuff. But still, if they are one-shotting you consistently, you need better armor. Oh, nice. Yeah, I should go back to it and play a little bit more and get some more of the Corvette pieces, but I don't know. I kind of in a bit of a Diablo kick the last couple of days. I don't know why these 2 games seem to be what I've been playing the most lately. Oh, besides Nikke, Goddess of Victory. I need to get back into Minecraft. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4 Minecraft mod packs I currently have active games in, and I haven't touched any of them in like a month. So, my Diablo game I haven't played is 4, and 1 was the hardest by far. 1 was pretty hard, but I kind of think of it as like situational, Drev. Is it just me, or I don't see a lot of build variety in the classes with the skills? I'm Barbarian. Yeah, right now, Barbarian seems to be kind of in a niche. I go, a lot of people like Barbarian, but if you follow specific guides, like from Icy Veins, and there's another website I can't remember the name of. Yeah, but it also kind of depends on what you're doing. The main one, it's like when I look at Barbarian and Icy Veins, you kind of got 3. You got Whirlwind, and then Hammer of the Ancients, and Double Swing Barbarian. Now, you don't have to follow those by any means. You can play anyone. These guys are oftentimes optimized for very specific things. I have been playing the game for a while, off and on, so that's why I have a tendency for going for builds. It saves me the hassle of figuring out stuff on my own. Drev, you have no balls. You need to buy some more before you're going to throw anything at Kingdra. And of course it escapes after, or right before I throw my ball. Damn it. I mean, it's always been a little bland, for lack of a better word. Yeah, it does have, as you put it, it's bland. It's limited in the types of builds it can do, but it's also a very good damage dealer. It really kind of depends on again, I'm playing Druid, so it's going to be different, but except for the starting board, it'll be different because you can like change what board you're going to add next, and because I can't add, I just added one, I can't show you anything else. But a lot of times it really depends on your build and how you're playing, and that's why you can select any of this stuff as long as they're attached. You know, and like for depending on the glyph that you socket in place, like mine, for again, I'm playing Druid, not Barbarian. It calls for the Headhunter, so I put in here, and all these extra, these are glyphs or nodes that get a boost from the glyph and to help the glyph get a boost. So that's, you know, they all spread out as you go through it, and each one you get little things added to you that you know, this one gives me +5 willpower, extra damage, damage and maximum life. I would, if I had 190 intelligence, I'd get an extra bonus. So if you read one, it'll tell you what kind of thing you get when you select your Paragon points in the tree. You want to pick stuff that is going to help your playstyle and your build the best. So, yeah, like Drev says, I'm playing a Druid, so I'm not going to have the same skills as you. But the generalities is basically find what you're comfortable with. If you get to the Paragon, you want to pick things. Now, you won't get to Paragon until you get to maximum level, which is 60. And you've picked all your skills. Once you reach 60, then you'll, or is it 60? I can't remember if it's 50 or 60, I'm blinking. But like, once you reach that level, then you'll start earning Paragon levels and Paragon points rather than skill points. Yes, whether it's campaign or season, character levels stop at 60 and then you start earning Paragon. The cool thing about campaign or the regular side is as you earn Paragon with anybody, once like say your first character, you get to Paragon level 25, you decide to make a second character. That character comes in with Paragon level 25 already, and then once you get far enough that you can earn Paragon itself, say you go past 25, your original character's Paragon goes up. You know what? I'm in a decent safe spot. I can kind of show you the whole. So when you're looking at your character selection screen, your level's right here. Like, take this character, Magic Lace, that I made from a previous season that I didn't finish. His level was only 39, but he's got a Paragon of 193. So, because I haven't played Path of Exile, I can't answer that, African Pro. I don't think so. You're so full. Beset! That's gonna bring Teal. You can't be telling us what you and Jeff are doing like that. Unless you're talking about food, and then I hope you're not so full you're like that Monty Python skit. Paragon levels usually give you more stats. Yes. The skills under Paragon, no. It will alter how your skills work, but all it does is levels to see, like, this guy probably, he's a level 9 with 193 Paragon skills, because these are all campaign. Whereas my seasonal guy only has a Paragon level of 34. So, wait for an upgrade in skills on the tree. Yeah. Yes. Very much so, Bassett. Well, you know. What kind of food you been eating today, Bassett? I think Ascension
at the gates to the House of Asylum.
Thank you for the follow.
Stay a while, friend.
Appreciate the follow. Not 100% familiar with D4, but it will unlock stuff. Yeah, Paragon. You pretty much now the one thing that I like about Diablo is I could completely respec my entire build. I could go into respec mode. And I could refund all of my skills, right? And then I could change this into a completely different build. No problem. With all my 70 skill points. I'm not going to. Whereas, from what I've heard, some of the other games, that's a lot more difficult to do. Paragon, you can also refund all. But as you go through these things, they add more to your character based on what you're doing. Like the sockets that you glyph will add specific bonuses. Like this one I'm going, it's the headhunter. Radius size talks about how far out it's affected by the nodes around it, but it gives me additional bonuses to elites as long as my willpower, if I get a legendary upgrade, which unlocks it, I think that's Paragon level 45, then I would get even more damage, So it does do that, but it's not like you get a whole new ability. Now, some things that can happen in equipment will oftentimes give you or can give you a power or an ability you didn't pick. And you can use it if you want, depending on your build and how you're wanting to play. But the equipment can also up the level of skills. Like, here, let's go back into my skill tree real quick. So these numbers of what I've spent. But if you see right here, my heightened senses, I have an item giving me 1 level to that. And that can apply. You can get them on any of your skills. You can even end up getting a skill. See, like here, I've got 3 of 5. I could have a piece of equipment give me wind shear. So, gives you ability range. Not that I know of. Most of the ability range stuff is pretty well locked in with. Why is that? Should be 3 of 3. I may have to respec just to make sure all my points are where they need to be. Range is, as far as I know, is dependent a bit on dexterity and the class that you pick. And I think it has more to do with the classes that have range skills, because there are some skills that are range. But for the most part, like Druid and Barbarian, you're melee. You're gonna want to be in face-to-face melee fighting range, So But mind you, I am not the best Diablo player. I will tell you what I can with my knowledge, which isn't always accurate. And my streaming schedule is very inconsistent right now.
This will do.
D4 seems to work very similar to D3, and I know that game rather well. Yes, there's a lot of commonalities between D4 and D3. Turkey, potatoes, carrots, squash, stuffing, gravy. Ooh, nice. Good traditional Christmas dinner, Bissett. You had a 3-bird roast with gammon roasted taters and parsnips, veggie Yorkie pudding. I was very stuffed full. Holy cow, Joe. That sounds good, too. Nah, we're going to have chili back. So, butterscotch and chocolate cream. Nice. And it might be a stat on gear, too. Pie. Who doesn't like pie? If a range class, you'll get range stuff, but you won't get more range on melee. Yeah. It's I don't know about Path of Exile, but I know like oh, I just had it Grave Dawn. No, was it Grave Dawn? Hold on, where's my Steam? Fred. No, shrink that window again. Give me my Steam. Was it Grave Dawn? Now I'm doubting myself. There's another game in the action RPG category that... No, Grim Dawn. It's called Grim Dawn. It allows you to kind of customize your classes, and you take something that's supposed to be melee and make it ranged based on your weapons and taking certain skills. And I think Path of Exile is similar in that regard, both 1 and 2. But I don't have much experience with the first Path of Exile, and I have not played the second one at all. Yeah, Grim Dawn, not great. Thank you, Drev. I should have just read chat. It's fun. I like it too. But it doesn't seem to be as active in development. Yeah, read chat. I do read chat a lot. I'm just sometimes behind a few minutes. Dragon's Adventurers Helm. I'm liking the one I already have. Excuse me, I boiped. Yeah, have a fair few games in common. Yes, we do have a lot of games in common. But do I want to bother using this Tribute of Pride? I'm just gonna try getting through it. I have a feeling I don't have everything I need for my build for synergy to be as fast as I need. And rather than going out and like battling stuff in the world where I'd more likely to get drops, I'm sticking to doing like side questy stuff, basically. So this is my own fault. I'm trying to progress in the seasonal things rather than trying to progress in how I play my character. So this is my own fault. Well, it's past 11. No, just Druv need to go home and get in bed before her carriage turns back into a... You need more hot coffee, Druv. Get that poking. Alright, now that I've killed everything here, run down! Run to your next target. Where is my next... No, that is... Okay, there we go. That was weird. That was the wrong gosh dang map. Don't purr my ear like that. You're like what? I'm just talking here. What are you talking? Got earphones on because I got a sleepy person next to me in bed. Yeah, I know. I kind of figured that. You probably nearly killed Quinn today. Come on, kill that propagator. You see, I'm not going through these guys very fast. Mind you, I am on a higher difficulty too. Would you die already? My expiration is imminent. Ooh, do I keep going or? You know, let's try getting through the gate. I mean, 9 seconds. That wasn't good. Most things will be marked. I need to get this boss. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, jump through. All right. Come on, die faster. I need your. There we go. All right, got him. Take me back up to 78 seconds. All right, let's trigger this one. Some elites in. Oh, we got teleporters. Teleporters are never fun. Ooh, I got him. Okay, cool. Now let's rush over this way. Spirit beacon. But I want to sober up a little before. Oh, I didn't realize the Drev had been drinking. No wonder you don't want me purring in your ear. Keep that kind of thing up, you might have to wake Quinn up. He needs to sleep, poor guy. And go this way, up here. Trigger the beacon. Gonna go for now. Night, Miss Set. Thanks for stopping by and hanging about. Hope you have a good rest of your holiday. Pleasant dreams and all that. If Jeff's not asleep yet, tell him I say hi. Die, please. Okay, good. You're dead. We come over here. Yeah, I know expiration is imminent. I'm gonna try to earn me. I would tell you guys to warn me when I'm at like 10 seconds, but. Alright, let's make a run for the portal. That'll give me more time on the other side. There we go. It's not much. Holy cow. Alright, no, get out of my way! It's horrible things. Spirit attunement. Come on. Somebody get me some more time. Alright, there we go. Killing stuff is giving me more time. That's a big thing. It's like getting through to places. Alright. Go this way. 15 seconds. Where is the portal? Oh, holy cow. We are way the heck up there. Anything? Come on. Not giving me 5 more seconds. Yeah, nope. I'm gonna lose this Under City too. I'm so close to the... Oh! I managed to get like 60 seconds back. Alright. See, if I kill these, will that up my level a bit more? I'm close enough to the portal now. Delay won't help with that. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Question is, will I get the boss that I need? Trying to get this up to tier 4? I need more stuff to kill. Alright. Close enough, as long as I don't get too distracted. Alright. 15 seconds. In through the portal. Yeah, I'd manage to kill something just in time. That's one of those rare times. The Undercity, it can be very difficult to run. And I did not get a boss that I needed. Alright, that's fine. We'll kill it anyways. I got it. I mean, I do get equipment here. What I don't like is with this season, they actually reduced droppage. So that's why I'm not getting some of the better orange equipment like what I would normally be getting and what I like. So strikes with storm skills cause the lightning bolts to periodically strike. Check my build. Strikes with storm. No, that is not my particular thing. And because it's not better, we're just gonna cash it in. Thorns while channeling. Yeah, I already have thorns. Don't need more. And that's got my Nature's Fury key passive ability that I need. So, well, need to teleport out. Oh, no. I don't want to go to Kivashad. We want to go back to here. So can we just... How do I get out? I guess just do that. They need to put a door so you can go right back to the beginning of and do another district run if you want. So I'm gonna have to do something about the den. My desk is wonky and stuff, and it's now starting to annoy me. Now it's starting to annoy me. Let's see. Been live 2.5 hours. Is my son even online? No, he's still listed as offline. Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh? Did I see something to get your motor revving? Okay. Monkey desk, yeah. Well, so before everything went sideways, I managed to get a little throw carpet for the floor to go under my desk. And it was supposed to hold everything in place, but everything's kind of been shifting, and it's just... It's gone wonky. Okay, now I do want to go to Kivashad because we've got the Helltide up there. No, but very like that's gonna get something. Oh, you're not the only one. I know a few other people appreciate that. I can't do it too much after the 11-hour stream. My voice was pretty much trashed, and I gotta be careful. I haven't seen any more goblins recently. Well, that's not a good thing. So, wait a minute. That's why I was trying to do the Undercity run. Okay. This has been felt during world boss events. These events and defeat a world boss on pitching and difficulty are higher. So, world boss is going to be a little bit. I thought that this was a world boss. I guess not. Okay. Can't do that. Complete a Legion event and okay. Do we have a Legion event going on? Because I would totally do that. I'm not seeing the symbol for Legion anywhere. Am I looking at the right? Yeah, it's that funky symbol. Back for 11 plus hours would do that? Yeah, it would. Well, I mean, it would be different if I'd been streaming regularly, which sadly I have not. So I don't have the endurance. I shouldn't have done that. I should have called it around 8. But I was feeling good. And I got it in my head that I wanted to complete the whole thing. You know what? I'm gonna go do the pit. I need to do that one too for the fourth boss. If I remember it. So get loaded in. I'll go look. So. Okay, divine gifts. That's the Undercity. Yeah, I have to do Belial in the pit. Okay. Paragon, I want to ignore that for right now. Hired mercenary, I get more stoof. That boss somebody. Okay. Okay. The pit and the tower. Ooh. That's interesting. So we got ads in just under 4 minutes, y'all. Yeah, we'll start at 10. So I think that's what they want. 8 pings Zaduriel during Helltides. Okay, we're gonna have to do that some more. Go find sellers. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And I still need a silent chest. Son of a bitch. Okay. Complete artificers is tier 7 or higher in the pit. Located in the artificer's obelisk. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna get ready to do right now. And artificers tier 10 or higher. So we'll see if we can do that. Hunt down Helltide. It's in Torment 1 or higher. So I need to unlock Torment 1 by doing the pit. And then we'll see about some of those stuff. Although, if I start getting into Torment, I can hold in the pit. Find and destroy his betraying eyes or draw him out. Okay. Uh-oh. Apparition of Belial is talking to me. Okay, see, I am not killing this stuff quick enough, and I'm taking damage. I need to definitely up my gear. I also need to get away from... Kill the eye! Kill the eye! Get away from the electric beams. Those always tear me up, just like poison pits. As in just under 2 minutes. Wait, who keeps summoning the electric stuff? Stop it, you jerks! It's gotta be an elite. Which elite is currently summoning? Why have I not killed you yet, Firemaw? Those are plain. Berserker Frenzied. Demonic Chains. Wild Politoad. Female Politoad. Alright, killed that. Throw a Pokeball. Come back in here. Alright. What? You should not still be active. That kind of... Ow. Owie, chowowie. Okay. Well, oh, wait a minute. This is timed. I was getting ready to say, the cool thing about the pit, it's not timed. It is timed, but it's not timed the same as... That's hoping to trigger. Oh, I did trigger my lightning. Cool. Alright. Of course, killing everything really helps. Ooh, there. Nope. I need to get up there to get it. I am unsure, but this. Oh, no! The electric beams. Ouch. Def removed 30 seconds. Owie Jowie. And my equipment is not as short as others. Yeah. And it's a lot easier to turn it around. But I can definitely tell you that, yeah, see, my armor and equipment, it needs to be better. Oh, if I leave, dang it, that's right. Howdy, Sloth Monster. Welcome back to the House of Asylum. How you doing? And happy holidays to you too, sir. Happy, I can't beat up on that. How you been? I have a feeling that this masochist is going to kill me. Again. Oh, no, I managed to get him. Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, you better not be a teleporter. Crap, it is a teleporter. And there's more electrics. Ow! Okay, let's kill some of the other crap around here and see if... Okay, where is he? There he is. That's who I want to be going after because he's a teleporter. Teleporters are just a bane. I'd rather deal with poison and electric blades. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this again. Yeah, I can move from the lasers. Alright, how's the first season going for you? I'm not liking season 11 very much. It's kicking my tooks. Although I did go with a druid this time rather than a spiritborn like I did in season 10, which just recently ended. But you know, yeah, the worst. Well, as you can say, yeah, definitely. They changed the dynamics. Like, normally if you've unlocked extra skill points for doing the things in the different areas, you get to use them right away. Well, they've taken that away for the seasonal, season 11. Now you have to, like, complete seasonal objectives and level the hard way to unlock everything. So... I don't know if it's entirely because I'm running a druid this time as opposed to the class that I'm a little more familiar with, like a necro or spiritborn. Ooh, I almost ate it again. Where's that teleporter? There. Ah, find him and he teleports away again. Never Shifts is a good name. Yeah, no more start with 15 skill points. Yeah, that's rough because those extra 15 skill points can be really beneficial. Wait a minute, did he just escape me and teleport away again? Dang it, thought I killed him. I don't know, it's just... They dropped the drop percentage of legendary gear, so now it's even harder to get the equipment that you need for a build. It's rough. I'm not entirely happy with it. I liked season 10 a lot better. Playing the paladin is super. Oh, you're so. I can't afford the new expansion DLC, whatever you want to call it. So I haven't had the ability to try the paladin yet. But yeah, I keep hearing that it is severely broken, which just means the next season they're gonna nerf the heck out of it. So that's what puts you off. What the fact it's broken, or just in general, drive DLC. Too much extra money. Yeah, it's like DLCs cost the same as the game itself. It's... I mean, even if the DLC was only like, you know, $5-10, I are broke ass puppet right now. Can I get over here and interact? Would you guys please stop me? Please quit, stop, and I don't know how to word that. I was totally gonna, yeah, I bet it will. I bet on the playtest server, it's probably already been nerfed hardcore. I'm not getting for the fair enough, Trev. Speak with your wallet. I support you. I was kind of hoping the Diablo Discord I'm in has been, they do giveaways for stuff. I mentioned they'll do a couple more for the DLC when it comes out. So I'm gonna try getting the DLC that way. Am I catching up at all? I don't know if I am or not. Play the Pit Guardian, defeat the Pit Guardian before the timer ends. Death penalty is 90 seconds. Pele's part of Lord of Hatred, which is fooled. EPAC, like, but see, they call the Vessel of Hatred an expansion. And then they're calling the one with the Paladin and whatever the second class is going to be, they're calling it a full DLC. And I'm just like, they're basically the same thing. I was gifted a Spiritborn, if I remember correctly. Or it was when I actually had free... not another death. Ouch. Bad enough that they charged me for the Necro and yeah, that hurt. But D3 was gifted to me. I've been very lucky. I have some awesome members of the community that like to buy me games and DLC. This reading and talking to chat while trying to stay alive is very difficult. Ooh, there we go. All right. Why did you resurrect? Die, oppressor, die! Trying to get Belial to come. Oh no, we failed. See the Pit guy. Or maybe I just didn't get mastery level. They reworked this too. Yes, I do have the Necro. Although Necro comes with D3. It's like one of the main classes. I felt like I kept resorting to Necro too much. I try to give all the classes their fair play time because, you know. And that's why when I play Season, I usually look up and see. It's like, okay, what class haven't I played recently, and which one is currently considered, you know, really good build for this, that, or the other. Necro's fun as fuck. Oh, and D3, that my Demon Hunter are my main ones. Through my Demon Hunter is the one I'm doing. Yeah. Although, who was it? Somebody last night was saying that their plan is to bring all the classes from all the previous Diablos into Diablo 4. So who knows? Maybe we'll end up seeing the Demon Hunter next. Maybe that's what the hidden one is. Play Monk most exclusively on D3. Cool. I was a Necro main. I will tell you that. In Diablo 3, I was a Necro main. Oh God. It doesn't help. My equipment is trash because I died. So, and of course, if I teleport out, this is all gonna collapse, and we don't want that. I want to try finishing it. I'm not gonna get all the same benefits as like if I would have mastered it, but This is not like the Undercity where once you fail, you're done. I mean, eventually I'll get the hang of my druid, and as I start to get more of the actual equipment and boosts that I need for it, like, I don't have any of my actual legendary gear that I'm supposed to get. If I could get at least the weapon, that would really help out. Because this build is basically geared for the flesh renderer. My style, but just, yeah, monk is good. I like having a monk on the team when I can run with a group of people. But I don't know. Necro just feels like the easiest to play solo with, at least for me. I did Duriel farming and Hell Ties to start gear progression. Yeah, I probably should go back to that. I was wanting to get more of the seasonal stuff done. I like progressing in all that, if that makes sense. Because best skills makes my one of the monk's best skills make your yeah. Hey, play what you're comfortable with, you know. Come on. Die! Witch doc. I saw the witch doctor, but the witch doctor's on me. Oh, okay. I missed the you don't do the witch doctor either. You know, I honestly don't think I played the witch doctor much. I know I did him for a season because, like, the witch doctor was, like, S tier in everything for one Diablo 3 season. Do they still do Diablo 3 seasons? I don't remember. I have a feeling they may have stopped that development because of they're doing the seasons in D4. Do they do? Oh. Huh. Seasons were always the funnest part for me. Oh, ouch. I pulled a little too hard. Season 37. It honestly, I sometimes don't really like seasonal stuff. Maybe if they did them for longer and gave you pause time between them. Honestly, I feel like for seasonal like content, I honestly feel like Hello Games is got the best balance when it comes to the main expeditions, so not the Reduxes. The Reduxes are old. I need to get out of here. Okay. Oh, that electric! Holy cow! There we go. Get everything stunned. So if I can't try finding this electric guy and take him out. My armor up. Where is he? There he is. Crackling soul. There we go. Finally. Poke Cath? You want to give the Pokemon a catheter? What the heck, Trev? These are too short for me? Yeah. That was a lot of red lasers. You know. I'm also playing on, Pentient. So. Without the right gear. You follow the build? No, I am following a build. Hold on. Following a druid build off of Icy Veins. I I don't have the equipment that they want you to have for, say, works best for this particular synergy. It's called the Flesh Render Druid build. An Icy Veins. Yeah, it's with, you know, it's, you know how it is. You're trying to keep it with keeping content and real life and all that. You can't always have the time. So it's like, okay, Icy Veins, they have really great builds. I've had great success with their stuff in the past. I've completed the story on my own. I'm just gonna go ahead and take advantage of their builds and try to make it work for my playstyle. Although I'm starting to think that maybe the synergy of this druid is not best with my normal playstyle. Oh, you are a teleporter as well? Oh, God. Shocklands. Teleporting Shocklands. Ooh, I got something. Oh, it's time to go to the boss. That's what I finally did. You're basically sober now, so brain is going offline. Alright. Good night, Trev. May you have a pleasant dream. Into Belial's lair we go. I need to get in here and defeat him so I could get some of the... You're not going yet? Oh, okay. Remember, Belial is one of the bosses I have the hardest time with? No. It's not this Belial. Maybe I'm thinking... Ah... I'm just gonna fight him over here in this corner, away from the big nasty that he summons. At least this time I've managed to lock onto him with my main attack. Almost done. Almost done. No! Oh, owie. I was so close to taking him out, too. Get a normal drink to finish so I don't get sore head. Gotta hydrate. Yes. Remember to drink your water, Jerome. And let me guess. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. If I was playing in a group... Really? You just had to teleport to one of the areas that's going to cause me the most damage. You jerk. And I only have 4 potions. I don't have all the bonus potions from all the stuff that I've locked out by going around. Alright. Just below half. Where is he? There he is. My armor on just in time. Gotta remember to dodge more. That's probably one of my biggest issues, is I always forget to dodge. Come on. Come on. There, I got him. I just gotta stay out of his summons way. Yay! Thanon has returned.
When I speak, reality is what I say.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, what do we get? Mad Wolf's Glee. I don't think that fits with this build. Where is... Yeah. That doesn't fit. Although, if it's good enough, I may use it. I was really hoping for the weapon I need. What is that? Armor, maximum life, werewolf attack speed. That could be good. I'm playing ferocity. Horror form is now your true form. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that one of the things that I need? Damaging. No, it's actually not. I was really thinking that was something I actually needed. I was mistaken. That's okay. Gotta go to the in-laws tomorrow. Ah, I see. Is I'm gonna be losing my nature's fury. Although I could slot that onto something else. We are getting rid of that pole arm though. I'm not gonna use it. It's almost midnight. I only plan on going. Actually, I may call it here in about 9 minutes rather than going 4 hours. Like you know, corrupted eyebrow, rare corrupted essence. Okay. Time to go to Hadril. I think we'll just go farm the Helltide boss. Actually, what we should do, let's check. Yeah, I got it. The others are 7 or higher. Nice. And defeat Lord of Belial and level 10 or higher. So I got 2 things done. So, adios, Sage. Welcome back to the House of Asylum. How you doing today? And happy holidays to you too. Happy festivities, or whatever festivities we celebrate. It's I'm here. I'm live. That's my festivities. Unless my son gets back to me and be like, "Hey, Dad, let's have a call." Let's go talk to Hadril. We'll need to make sure that the kids have stuff charges to play with while they're there, so they don't get too bored. Yeah. You need battery bricks too for all the electronics you and the kids use. You know.
Any trophy you carry, and I will cleanse it for you.
Happy Boxing Day. See? Divine Favor. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was the wrong thing. Not Divine Favor. Do something about this trophy.
You carry the trophy.
Alright, I got banks. Ah, okay. Good on ya.
You should be able to.
I should have known. Travis is always very well prepared. At midnight for 15 minutes.
Power demands balance. While you wield their essence, you are tethered to the demon it carries.
So here in 16 minutes, I should send you a happy boxing. Yeah. Quinn's got some big. Are we talking about the battery bank still? Yes. Okay. I'm at Tree Parents' place, and we're having duck, barley with mushrooms. Ooh, that sounds really good. I've had duck exactly once. It would be big one, not plural. Well, I mean, come on. Those of you in your neck of the woods say maths, MATHS, rather than just MATH. So how am I supposed to know? Not a fan of it? No, that's fair. See, I don't know if it was the person cooking it or the duck itself. I do know it's really greasy. I've heard that duck can be very greasy. So it could have just been the cook. I don't know. I only ever ate his food once. Had other issues with the individual. Yeah, what has something that I don't want Nature's Fury on? Or what am I supposed to have Nature's Fury on? Because I will go ahead. Where is that supposed to go? On my pants. Supposed to go on my pants. What do we have on my pants? I have the debilitating war. Do I have the... Oh, I actually have two debilitating RARs. So I could go ahead and put that on my pants. All right, let's go do that while I'm still thinking about it. Okay, so we're gonna junk these out and then... No, it's not tempering. It's the curiosities person. So we're gonna throw my pants over there, and then it is the spirit bound, vigorous aspect. What's that? Symbiotic aspect. It is looking to be a utility. There it is. Symbiotic aspect. Imprint! Could be very greasy. Alright, good night, Trev. Thanks for stopping by and hanging about. You have a great Boxing Day. Tell the kids and Quinn I say hi. And we'll see you next time. Rest well. There we go. And we've got Nature's Fury imprinted on our bands. I wonder if I should bother to start imprinting stuff. Though I do need a jeweler. Yes. My armor is supposed to have sapphires? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that, at least until I can get my my other ones put together. Okay, let's look at... I'll have everything up. I mean, just like with anything, if you have a bad cook, that can ruin anything that would be good, is by having a bad cook. So restricting tendrils. Oh yeah. We're supposed to have. Okay, so we're down here at the 3, and then we're gonna come 2 that way, and then up 1, 2. Blue and right out. Okay. Now we... Ooh, there we go. I now have Divine Essence of Lives. This one has been so hard for me to get. Because it can be fatty, greasy, because of it being waterfowl. Something I've learned the last few years of helping tree parents cook the duck is some of the prepping steps, including pricking the skin, so some of the liquid fat can serve as bakes. Yeah. That actually sounds like, you know. Seems like you know what you're doing, Mr. Tree. Okay, sometimes gain an extra upgrade in the pet. Purified rewards, doubled fortified for 1% of your maximum life a second. If it's corrupted, Blood's allies are filled with malice and will focus you with beams that deal 2% of your maximum life a second. Ooh. Ouch. I don't think I want that one corrupted. What about this one? Rewards doubled, briefly become unstoppable when ground controlled every 12 seconds. Those apparitions are empowered and their attacks can daze you for 3 seconds or knock you back. And I need to get at least one more thing to rank 3 or rank 2. Might try to get those. I don't know why I'm putting everything up.
Humans are quiet here. Mostly.
Rewards are doubled. And honestly, I think I would rather deal with knockback than I would losing. Wait a minute. Why? Okay, I want that one there. Why won't you go? There we go. Okay, so I guess I gotta put the corrupted in before I can put in the pure. So. Or am I doing... I might be doing that backwards. Your parents are smart and know some cooking stuff. Very nice. I will eventually get back to the point where I can do more cooking. Just I'm not there yet. I don't get to cook a lot because of my night job and roommates helping out with getting dinner meal ready for me on work days. I'm gonna get to help out cook a bit myself. That's nice. I actually didn't know that you had a roommate, sir. Did I put these in backwards? I did. There we go. Because I went double rewards and fortify where I'm pursuing maximum life. I don't mind knockback or being dazed. I can deal with that. It's the losing 10% of my maximum health. That's like ouch, because my maximum health right now is 2,500. So oucharoo. That's all I've got to say to that. Alright, let's go repair my equipment while I'm still in here too. Thinking about it. It's only gonna cost me 60 grand. We'll be fine. Okay, let's go out onto the main map and see where the Helltide is. I do mostly give them privacy in terms of content creation, social media, and they do the same as I can. Oh, that's fair. I mean, it's not... So, I've got a roommate also, and I'm fairly cool about, you know, their privacy, but y'all know I got a roommate. First, roomie makes themselves known in chat and on mic sometimes, depending on, you know, how they're feeling. But, yeah. But I totally get it. Let's see. We need the map. Okay. We're actually still nearby here. Now, the big thing is, where the heck are the goblins? We need more goblin. Is that you laughing back there? No, I don't mean you as a goblin.
No,
I just
we need more goblin.
Wait a minute. I know Rumi has a sense of humor of a 12-year-old, and I think my Helltide just went away as I went to go out to it. Biscuit. No, it ain't your fault. The game be wonky. So, some of the stuff I'm seeing here in Diablo 4 is similar to the in-development stuff for early access content for Titan Quest 2. Okay. I didn't know, biscuits were in the oven, hopefully, is what you guys are, yeah. No. We might have corn muffins that we'll eat with our chili mac later. That's something else why I'm thinking about cutting it at 3 hours rather than 4, because I'm starting to get hungry and I gotta cook. You couldn't resist? Sure, you could have, but you chose not to, which is fine because I totally get it. I dad joke stuff all the time. Alright, we've got 3 minutes for World Boss, 3 minutes for Legion. I need to hit both of those for seasonal stuff, and there's no Helltide right now. So, what do I do? Because, like, if I went and did another one of those, that's just gonna... I guess I could just run around and kill stuff. I mean, you know, Kyle the Hungry. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had breakfast, but that was a few hours ago. Write a story in 5 minutes? I don't know if I could do that. But I tend to do when I have too much to do. That's fair. Although Brainplace has been trying to come up with some kind of poem or something. I've been thinking of, you know, oddball lines for things. Oh, there's just like weird snippets, or if I am trying to focus on bringing something out. I send you a Discord DM with a link to Titan Quest. Yeah, sure, feel free. I know I've heard of Titan Quest. Microfiction doesn't take long to write. Well, I mean, for you it might not, but like, you're closer to pro writer than I am. The closest I get to pro writer is when I'm reading something from a pro writer. Take out the shamans, Darrell. Remember how bad those are? We don't like shamans. They resurrect stuff. They're like one of the banes of my existence. A lot of the moaning runes. Thank you, Sage. I saw it coming. 500 words is much, and that's a long microfiction. 500 words? Do you really want to try... Want me to try piercing 500... Wow. Yeah, do you really want me to try piercing 500 words together to make a sensual... Not consensual. Story. That makes sense. It means a adding level. Low piercing. Yes! I'm going to pierce together. You're piecing. Yeah. Ah, screw piecing or piecing. I'm gonna pierce together a story. God. And hold on. I gotta do stuff. I've got stuff. I got too much going on. Just a moment. Rumi was trying to give me a reason why I want to use Pierce rather than Peace. It was totally good, but I was focusing on two other things also, so I kind of missed most of it. Yes, I know piercing can be consensual. I had to sign a consent form before my piercer would give me the piercings I do have. So... I didn't type in R the first time, and Ivana, it should always be consensual. What about consensual, non-consensual piercing? I mean, that's a thing. Sounds really weird and scary at the same time, but... Equipment... Much longer till the world boss. We've got... Okay, I believe the world boss is up. Where is the world boss? I missed the notification for the world boss in the Legion event? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I did. Ah, biscuit. Consenting not to consent. That's too cliche for me. I can't go there. Oh, no, let me take my sword and consensually, non-consensually pierce you with it. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, man, I can't believe I missed the... It's like, I don't see the Legion icon anywhere. It should be a big honkin' orange side quest. Didn't you want to do that side quest? I probably would have. I mean, we can go back to picking on Duro for a little bit. Oh man, I am so disappointed that I missed that stuff because I really needed it. Alright, we're gonna go back. Go to Fate's Retreat. More food stuff to do. I think I will call it in about a half hour. I'm keep a close eye on the clock. That's another new ability that I don't like the bad guys to have. That weird summoning fire thing. I think it's a torment summon. Either way, it is an owie. This rate, I'm never gonna get anywhere if I keep stopping to fight everything. Come on, Joe. Keep going this way. Execution, sinful torment, I think is what the ability is. Covenant's Cowl. Food stuff. That'll definitely make me hungry. Let's see. Any goblins? I'm not seeing any goblins. Dang it. Kill the plague maggots. Kill them all. Burial parasites. There's a Pokey I shall attempt to catch in a moment as soon as I touch the stream deck button, like so.
Not much.
Those up real quick, and then come over here. Pick on these bad guys. Hello again, this is delaying me from what my purpose was. Here's Shaman, there you are. Okay, it's dead. I hear another one. Come on. Oh, I just upset the forces of hell. Whoops. Yay, I got the pokey. Rune. Choose. Okay. Just keep trying to go towards Duriel. General monster populace, I don't do too bad. Uh-oh. Now I'm starting to get spacey, like I'm tired. It's not good. It's like, I don't know, my sleep has been insane lately. Like, I was up kind of late last night. Got to watching a couple of things after stream, even though I was thinking about going to bed when I ended stream. So, hold on. Sorry about that. Take issues to help through me with. Okay, so there are no players over here at this summoning area. Dang it. Wonder if they're at the other one. Well, I need to go after Harbingers too, so... I wonder if I have what it takes to summon Duriel myself. I don't know if I can defeat it myself.
It is locked.
Oh, it's locked. Do I not have... I don't have any other Baneful Hearts. Either that it requires other players. Alright, fine. We'll go down here. Gotta beef up Harbingers anyways, so... Da 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 da. Interact with the Doomslayer and get it to summon in stuff for me to beat up on. See, just like that. Outside Harbinger. Start making my way back up north to where I put the Baneful Heart in. I think that's what some of the really... Can I see... No, wait, hold still. Isn't it E on? There we go. Yeah, so it's a paladin. They seem to be like. Oh, I did have a second. All right, good. Probably picked it up from one of those harbingers I managed to beat up. So. I think it's the other one I need to do too to get level of abilities up. Or, yeah, thing is. Do 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 do. Ah, there we go. Finally summoned in. Below half. I need to slay more harbingers. Alright, get that stuff. More players, please. Okay. Somebody else summon Duriel. I don't think I have the stuff needed. Got the ring. Experience. There's a lot of paladins running around. I am out of room again. Teleport back to my hidey hole town, whatever. Alright, that up, and then yeah. See, normally, like, I would have a whole lot more orange in here. Like, entire inventory, and I've got 2 oranges. It's just, I think they nerfed drops too hard. Smiting Elder Sandal. Yeah, I could probably switch this one out. Which goes straight against injured enemies. That doesn't matter, but yeah, sure, I'll take it. Eluding Boneweave helmet. Give me a little more toughness. Becoming injured by crowd controlled. Yeah, that's not as. Okay, get Ruby out, and then scrap. There we go. We'll scrap that also.
Came apart nicely. Come back if you need work.
Consumables. Ooh, we got another Cryptid Horn of Duriel. Nice. Means I can go to Hadril and get that converted. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Work my way a little bit north to get back in on the boss battle. That, all right. Well, it looks like all the players have gone away. Ugh. I don't know if I have enough baneful hearts. We have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have any baneful hearts. As starting in just under 4 minutes, y'all. I apologize for those who have to see them, but they do help out the channel a little bit.
It is locked.
Yeah, I have no baneful hearts. Of course, if you want, you can always subscribe to me and or get turbo. Both help the channel and both get you out of that. You'll need is silent chest. That's gonna be a hard one to do. Well, why aren't you a harbinger? That would be nice. This is just under 3 minutes. Teleporters. They're not fun. I wonder if I should teleport down to the other spot. Because there's also one way down here. Oh, I have to return to the Tree of Whispers. Alright. I did not realize that. Okay. Go over to the Tree of Whispers and get that taken care of. Tell me, oh great Tree of Whispers, what glorious thing shall you give me now? Yeah, well, no, play, yeah.
Lost and found. Lost.
Okay, so there's Tongue of the Unsatiated. Really striking the enemy with Shred. See, we don't have Shred, so I don't want that one. Oops. That fat mitten problem again. Tree, rune guard, chest plate. The yeah, that. Exceptional armor of might, damage reduction. Yeah. Full arm. Gloves, rune Zan. Pokemon in the chat. Three balls. The Beedoo. Get a little plant like thing. Legendary pole arm. We're not going to be using. We're sticking with a mace. Legendary gloves. That doesn't look to be any better. Oh, wait a minute. Storm Strike chains to twice as many targets and increases the damage the targets take from your other skills. Ooh. It's only a little bit lower. My current weapon damage 524. Doesn't change it. It does drop my toughness, which kind of stinks. And then we get landslide. Howdy, Solana. Welcome back to the House of Asylum. How you doing today? Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. I don't use landslide, but like, that's a great example. I don't know if they're still here, but this is a great example of a piece of equipment that gives you an ability you wouldn't normally use. Like, see, so I've got 3 ranks in landslide right now because of that, even though I didn't want it. Just like the same with shred. How am I getting shred? An item is giving me 5 ranks of shred, and I don't use it. just a wonderful example is, you know, you can end up with more skills than what you intend. Alright, so put those 2 points there like that, and then I'm gonna spend our other 2 going this direction. Yeah, over to the dexterity mode, and then I run out. Then we'll go up for 4, and then to grab the glyph socket, which is supposed to be spirit. Do we have spirit now? Yeah, I do have spirit, so I could go ahead and... Well, I can't stick it in there yet. Yay! Me and Glarville both caught the Bidoof. Awesome. Yeah. There's a yawn. Okay, let's go cash all that stuff in. So, cultist, we want the blacksmith.
forge is ready for whatever.
Yeah. I guess back over to the bluffs. An electric hellion in there. I think I took it out. Well, of course, this one's got electric also. So, you know. Doing okay, danke. Been just enjoying the day as best as can. I feel that. Forces of hell are mad at me again. They have it a lot. Ad break's over. Yay! Ad break has been cleared. I think is maybe all those players went way down here to go after this one. That's a little bit further than Fish Bazaar is probably the closest. Am I gonna be able to teleport? Nope. Alright. My own fault for trying to teleport in an area where there's like monsters. Oh, goodness gracious. Me oh my. At least I picked something simple for dinner tonight. Though, I do still want to try doing some lasagna. Gotta find a recipe I like. Oh, that's bad, guys. Oh, that's bad, guys. Oops. I just managed to click outside the window. Beat up on everything like we can. Die, flesh cultivator. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, golly. A lot of things that got summoned right up on top of me. Oh my goodness. Finally catching up. Alright. Over this way. I really wish there were some goblins around. There we go. We summoned a Duriel again. We can beat him. There we go. Alright, let's pick up stuff. Well, if the game will let me. Face it, it doesn't always. And it looks like those other players are already summoning more stuff. No. Yeah. Good way to waste a few more minutes. Oh, goodness. I'm definitely fighting myself at this point. I think I'm probably gonna finish this fight with Duriel and these other players, and then pick up anything that's laying around. The power sanctify an item. Okay. Trapezoid. I'm getting sucked back in again. Alright. Through the portal. I know I won't be able to return to that location. That's fine. I don't want to go back to that location. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey, my charge is complete. That's nice. It only took the entire stream to do it. Okay, well, I think it meant sanctify, which is putting stuff here. I don't want to sanctify anything yet. And I want to wait. Like, if I could get the weapon that I want. That it would go a long way towards, you know, I would sanctify it. Could control the enemy. Not better armor overall, so strikes. Not better overall, so nothing to repair.
I'll keep my
Yeah.
phone shot. Return soon.
Turn with 10 Grim Favors. How many Grim Favors do I have? I have 2. Alright. Yeah, that one's a bit fun. So I need Legion event. Or did I get the... I do sellers. I didn't get the world bus either. Right. I tried. That's fine. We've got a little ways to go for this event, so I'm not too worried about it. And of course, I will be playing off stream because, you know, I won't be going as hard at it as I was for like season 10 because I don't have the deluxe battle pass that was gifted to me. I haven't gotten another one, so. Yeah, it stinks that I totally missed the Legion and the World Boss events. That would have been nice. But, if happens, of course, you know, I can work it on my own, and at least I finished 1 and 2. I almost never get to 7. It would be nice if I could do that, but it's not that big of a deal. Now, I do have enough that I can buy everything in here, but I don't think I want to. Not yet. Maybe a little bit later. I mean, I don't have to decide for a little bit. I can have up to 99 of those. So. Alright. Yeah. I'm sitting in 4 hours, so I'm gonna call it. Even though it doesn't look like it because I had that weird stream split earlier because my net like suddenly cut out. You know, it is what it is. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope everyone's having good holidays. I know it is a rough time of the year. If you have me on Discord or we're in a shared server and you need somebody just to vent to about stuff that's getting you down, feel free to drop me a DM. I may not always answer right away, but I do read everything. Just because IRL can get in the way of giving a quick response, or maybe I want to think about a response, or, you know, just send a quick message like, I've read it, I appreciate you. Just remember, no matter how hard things are out there, there's always somebody that can listen. A lot of people aren't professionals, but sometimes that's all we need is just a friend to talk to, you know? Somebody to vent to, or, you know. Yay, I got the hypno. I'm so proud of me. So, yeah. Alright. So, I'm not gonna raid. I'm just gonna duck out of here. I wish I could give you a better idea of when I'm gonna be live again. Maybe tomorrow, sometime after I get out of work. So, let's see, say about a half hour from now tomorrow. So say like 24 and a half hours from right now. I don't plan on being live. At least I don't think that's what we talked about. But Root Bear was wanting a friend to play a game with while he streamed it. I'm trying to remember what game that was. And it looks like we'll probably be doing it tomorrow. So look for Root Bear to be live. Trying to remember what it was. It was a co-op game that he was wanting to play. So it's a co-op thing. Only one person needs the game. So I figured I would do it with him, hang out with him for a bit, play the game. So look for yeah, I'm gonna shout out his thingamajigger, but is it Golik? Beer or bear? No, it's bear. I always get that. And then of course he's gotta have the funky letters next to his name. Make it even harder to. There we go. I always that number. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he plans on being live. I'm there for moral support and co-op support because kind of person I am. So what I want you guys to do, because I'm not going to read, is go over to your follow section, find somebody that you're following who is currently live, and then at the very least, go drop them a lurk and support them in all the wonderful ways like you guys do me each and every time I manage to find the motivation to lick the button. So, happy holidays. If I don't talk to you before New Year's hits, may you have a good rest of your year, and talk to you next year. So, just mainly remember, go out into the world and be, because we all really need it right now. I'm out of here. I'll see you next time. OBS, you're so predictable.